me, just because I didn't know Tally and Miranda had a relationship together at all. But apparently they did, and she is getting drunk through an emergency induction port.
I've studied Protheans my entire life. If I'd been shown the beacon on Thessia earlier...
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it. Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Prothean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that. I wish we'd been able to save Miranda, Shepard. She may have worked for Cerberus, but she did the right thing. I hope she's found some peace.
Yep.
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
I wonder what Javik has to say about this.
So the elusive man really believes he can control Reapers. Husks are one thing, but a whole fleet? The man is insane.
Insane with power. Or I was going to say actually something insane like a fox, but for some reason it didn't come out that way. Sometimes things just don't come out the way you want them to. Pretty sure there's some way you can bend what I said into a sexual euphemism. It wouldn't be easy, but it's possible.
I heard about your talk with Liara. You act so angry, but you really care about us.
I need you functional to destroy the Reapers.
You care about Liara. You like her.
You are intoxicated. A foolish risk given Quarian symbiotic physiology.
And you like me, too.
This conversation is over.
There we go. That was actually funny.
Looks familiar.
I have been studying this ship. Its crew. There was a Normandy before this one. You died in an attack.
Something like that.
But then you were resurrected to fight the Reapers.
Maybe you and I have a thing or two in common.
But you have something else. The reasons you fight are still alive. The friendships of the people around you. And more. You and the Asari are joined?
You could say that.
I'm not. Your pheromones are. Is this why you wish to continue living? For their affection?
I care about them, but I know that they could die on any given day. The only thing I know for certain is that everyone dies if we don't win this war.
Better to keep the world at a distance.
Which you seem to do quite well, Javik. What's in here?
It is called the Echo Shard. Passed from soldier to soldier. Prothean to Prothean. Each adds their memories to it.
Like a beacon. How far back does it go?
To a time before the Reapers. It is all that is left of my people.
And you don't want to remember that?
Imagine if everyone you knew was dead. You could not remember their faces, or the color of the sky above your home. The memories were gone, but so was the pain. Would you want to remember that, Commander? Even if it meant watching everyone die again?
Yes, I would.
If I had something like this, seeing Earth again, whole, with everyone still alive, that would be worth the pain.
Before the Reapers, the stars belonged to us. Civilization flourished. There was the Quasar fortress of the Tarandi Vale, the ice canals of Judar IV, the palisades of the Verome Angelic. It was magnificent. But then...
What is it?
The Reapers came. Planet by planet, we were extinguished. We fought back.
You okay?
I once commanded a ship like this one. A loyal crew with many friends. Was captured. Only I escaped.
What happened to them?
Indoctrinated. The Reapers sent them against me. Year after year, battle after battle, I was hunted by my own people. Every encounter, a reminder of my failure as a soldier.
Sorry. I had no idea.
Until the Battle of the Cronian Nebula. I had only my knife left. I cornered my men and slit their throats one by one. I watched them bleed to death to be certain.
That must have been...
It was the day I understood. War is atrocity committed in the name of survival. It is a lesson I wish I had never learned.
Okay, well, now we know. Now we know why he's so depressed all the time. Now I can understand. I actually get a lot of flack from people for being too hard on Javik. It's really weird. And an alert. New article on Quarian fleet from Alliance News Network information partners. Palaven, the Turian hierarchy, one of the most powerful and respected ground forces in the galaxy today, are paying their respects to an unlikely ally, the Marines of the Quarian fleet. The weakened immune systems of the Quarians normally means their forces are restricted to ships, but when an emergency, tactical team was required to repair ground-based comm relay providing vital intel to the Turian military, one Quarian squad stepped up. Squad commanded by squad leader Kyle Rigar, the Quarian team repaired the comm system and sacrificed their lives holding the position until the Krogan troops arrived. When the Turian forces offered to provide evac and support, Rigar refused, insisting they could not risk the relay falling. He said multiple breaches in their exosuits made evacuation impossible. "We're all dead anyway," Rigar reported. "Just make them pay for it." A spokesman for the Primarch praised the squad's bravery. Whatever our past politics, today the galaxy stands united against a single threat, Primarch Victus said. "We are humbled by the sacrifice of our allies from Rannoch. We promise to return the honor." Hooray, hooray. Alright, let's do the next mission. But yeah, like, I can never really understand, like sometimes I say things that make people angry, and you know, you just don't know. Like, sometimes I say things that, like, you know, purposefully goad and kind of, you know, tease people a little bit, but I never mean, like, anything super offensive by it. But, yeah, sometimes I just say things that I don't know what is going to make people angry, and sometimes, like, the weirdest things make people angry. Like, a lot of people get angry over the fact that I'm hard on Javik a lot of the time. Javik had a lot of points he needed to be upgraded on.
Has taken one of our secret communication facilities. All campaigns in this theater depend on the information that dish array supplies.
What do we know?
We're getting intel from a tech who survived the attack. Grace Sato. She's hiding in a security bunker off-site.
A civilian?
Yes, patching her through.
Miss Sato, what's happening down there?
I'm staying hidden, but I'm the only one left. They're trying to hack into our systems to access Alliance operations protocols. I'm tracking their activity, but they're bound to find me sooner or later.
Hang in there. We'll be there soon.
Yes. Yes, Commander.
It's not ideal, but she's the only one with any traction on this. The information stored in that network is critical, Commander. If it gets into enemy hands, we'll lose a lot of good people.
I'll take care of it, Admiral.
See that you do. Hack it out.
You've landed. What are we looking at?
I'm trying to seize control of the 3 critical access points.
keep them from hacking in.
No, no, no! Okay, well I guess I gotta hack this thing. Do it! Oh, well.
Cerberus shuttles are scouring the area. I think they're looking for me.
They're using comms to pinpoint Santo's location.
Oh no. How do we...
Oh no.
Changed. Just upload the
Sounded
next
a
set of
little bit
coordinates.
Canadian there.
Yes, Commander. Updating your nav point.
So I met this I met this girl the other day, and we were just talking, and then she told me that she could tell, like she was English, and she's like, yeah, I can tell where you're from by the accent that you have. I can tell that you're from British Columbia because you have a British Columbian accent. It's like, that's like the most random thing ever. Like I don't know. I mean, I don't know if there's really a Canadian, like if there's like a Canadian accent, if there's a way that you can like I don't know if people are able to tell that I'm Canadian just by listening to me. Like the only thing I could think of is like they hear me call or pronounce the letter Z the proper way, which is, you know, Z. And actually I can't really think of it because I can't really vocally spell, you know, the word color the right way with a U and everything, but I mean that's the only thing I could really think of. But that's part of the reason why I'm, you know, feeling a little bit better, even though, you know, I was feeling down a couple days ago. But I'm weird. I've always been way more comfortable around females than I have males. It's always been a thing for me. But have any of you guys seen that movie? Like fuck, what was it? I think it was I Love You Man, and it's all about like it's like this weird kind of romantic comedy thing where the one guy, he is surrounded by girls all the time, and he has lots of girls that he's friends with, but almost no guys, and he's trying to find like a best man. And that's very similar to what I'm like, that I have lots of girls that I'm kind of really close friends with, but not very many guys. But I do have one friend that I know when I get married that he will be the best man at my wedding. And the only reason, he's like the sole reason why I want to have a wedding, just because I want to hear what his best man speech is going to be at my wedding, because he's just such a weird guy, such like a crazy guy that I just...
Miss Saddle, come in. Miss Saddle,
have to know what he'd say.
The human is too scared to answer.
We need the final coordinates. Grace, listen to me.
Can't talk. They're right outside.
You lose your nerve now, thousands will die. Now tell me what I need to know.
Yes. Yes, Commander. Updating your nav point with the last location now. But if you get to me in time... Just hurry, please.
Commander, I think I can make a run and get her.
Do it.
Oh, I don't get a choice. I was gonna tell her to just, you know, just F her. We'll just go without her. Wow. Where's my fuck? No! Heal! 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 There we go. There's my spike gun. What the hell? Stop shifting about.
Then heading back to the rendezvous point.
Good job, Lieutenant.
Our communication station is secure. Operations in this theater are safe again. No small task to keep it that way. How is Miss Sato doing?
She has to be transferred to a nearby Alliance station. Looks like she isn't letting the Cerberus attack scare her off.
I commend her for that. Hack it out.
Alright. So, let's just head back to the Citadel, and then I think we'll try and start the assault on the Cerberus base.
Commander.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, my Elcor friend. I couldn't find your planet. It wasn't showing up on my mini-map. So, yeah. Sorry. I don't think there's much I can do. I'll just see if there's anything I need to do in the Spectre's office. Blah, 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 blah. Sure, why not? Alright, well, yeah, I don't think there's honestly a lot I can do. Maybe I'll just go
Please select a destination. One moment, please.
talk to Tali or Leora, and then I'll give it up.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Cerberus forces have been repelled after attempting to seize an Alliance colony
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines. Huh. I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
Saren had assassins after you?
Right. I disabled the Geth and found that recording that proved he was working with the Reapers. I went to Ilium and tried to inform the authorities, but Saren's mercenaries attacked me. I barely escaped. I stowed away on a Turian freighter and came out here. I thought I was safe.
I can understand Saren's thugs sneaking around in the wards. But the Presidium?
Silenced muzzle, polonium rounds. Nobody even heard it. It was just a jab in the arm. And then radiation and rupture warnings. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the Council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Saren. The Turian clerk called me Soot Rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
Well, fuck him.
Maybe we should go have a little talk with that clerk.
I spent 3 years waiting to come back and make his life hell. But when I finally saw him, he was just a clerk whose people desperately need help.
Which they'll get, thanks to you. Nice work, Ambassador.
This war is more important than grudges and prejudice. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
Thanks, Shepard. So did you.
Oh, no. There's still time for grudges. There's still time for grudges and prejudices, even in this war. No reason to put them aside.
Hello, Shepard.
Oh, hi. Man, thanks for the thoughtful insight, as always, Liara. Are you just gonna friggin' ignore me, Tally? Are you just gonna sit there staring aimlessly at the wall? Well, screw you too.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay E-24.
Oh shit, to the wrong one.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an illegal mining reserve on Stalin. It's a low-gravity planet.
Well, I guess there's just one last place to go. I'm always confused as like how can they not find this guy? I mean, he's obviously beside a gigantic sun, which I just flew right through. But I don't know. It just seems like he'd be kind of easy to find.
Shepard, The intel you sent looks good. The fleets are ready to go.
But?
Once we're committed against Cerberus, it won't be long before the Reapers take notice.
And the Crucible?
Ready, except for the catalyst. But there's no way to hide the ships we'll be sending at Cerberus. Once we attack, the Crucible won't stay safe for long. For all intents and purposes, an assault on Cerberus will be the first stage of our attack on Earth.
What happens if Cerberus doesn't have the intel we need? Or they stop us from getting it?
Then we lead the fleets to Earth and we take our chances. But your intel points to Cerberus and the elusive man holding the information we're looking for. And we have the element of surprise. Cerberus won't know what hit him.
All right. Well, we're gonna wait.
I want to make sure we're ready before we commit.
Understood. The fleets are ready when you are.
And so I guess this is like the final battle. So I think we're gonna do that next time. So I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been Joseph Fitzgerald with Stalin, signing off for now, and I hope you'll join us for what will be the final parts of the Mass Effect 3 Let's Play, and the final parts of Stalin Shepard's saga as a whole, which is kind of sad when you think about it. That we'll have to put him out to pasture, but it's past his prime. He's past his prime. But with that, hope you guys take care, and I'll see you next time.